know if y'all know this, wherever you're at in the country, but spring training has begun, y'all. And we are a baseball family. I think the only time I've ever watched football in my life was when my daughters were cheering for it or my son was playing in it. Baseball is where it's at. Cardinals baseball, that is. Anyways, I digress. Let's talk about some food. How about we make hot dogs? You can't go to a ball game and not eat a hot dog. And I'm gonna show you how to make it plant-based, whole food, and delicious. Let's begin. Why I show that? Anyway, so what we're gonna start with is a half a cup. Recipe was one of the strangest recipes when we made it before, and it was one of those things. After we made it, and I sat there looking at my plate thinking, I'm actually kind of scared of this recipe. Even though I knew it was in it, it worried me because I was afraid it would taste weird, and it was not. It was phenomenal. So please, 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 if you've ever trusted me, trust me on this one. It is good, I promise. So what you're gonna start with is just 2 cups of water in a pot. And then you're gonna add a cup of tamari or soy sauce, whichever you want. What we do is 2/3 of a cup of tamari, and then we make up the other third with this that we get at a Mexican market that we love. I don't know how to say it, but it's their seasoning sauce. It's kind of like their version of a soy sauce. It just has a lot more flavor to it. Change it up however you like. And then the rest of it is super easy. So it's 2 cups water, 1 cup of tamari, soy sauce, whatever. And then the rest is just 2 tablespoons. So it's 2 tablespoons of steak sauce, or you could totally use a vegan Worcestershire sauce, whichever. 2 tablespoons of pure maple syrup in the pot. 2 tablespoons of liquid smoke. My daughter will be happy about that one. And this is 2 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Or you could probably use a ketchup if you wanted to. I don't know. Ketchup has a lot more different seasonings in it, so it might make things too salty with everything else. Just gonna give it a quick whisk, mostly to break up that tomato paste. Move this to the the stove real fast. Now this recipe does 8 carrots. Yes, I said carrots. So you're gonna find some big carrots. You're going to peel them. And then you're going to shave them down to the shape of a hot dog. I know that's weird, it's crazy. That's why I was scared of this recipe. There's a website I follow called Pass the Plants. Shout out to Pass the Plants. A lot of her recipes influenced mine, and this one was one that I was intrigued by. So let's try it. And then after I made it, it's kind of like, oh, I don't know if I can actually eat it, but it's so good. So what you're gonna do is I save my shavings when I'm shaping it because we use shredded carrots for our ground beef substitute. So why not skip a step and save the shredded carrots? So what you're gonna do is it's kind of the end, and if anything, it's kind of like, this one's kind of a funny shape. Obviously, you would shave that part off a little bit. So anyways, there you go. Get this done, and then I'll tell you all the next step in just a second. Okay, so I've kind of shaved them all down, made them all rounded like a hot dog. You do want to kind of trim them if they're really long to make them bun length. And you're gonna boil these in our liquid that we have on the stove on medium heat for about 8 to 10 minutes. Now here is the trick, y'all. It's only until fork tender because you want them to have a little bit of firmness to them, a little bit, like a little bit of a bite to them, so that way they're just not completely mush when you put them on a bun, which would be gross. So about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how thick they are. And then you want to take them off of the heat and let them sit in the liquid for like 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll see y'all in about 30 minutes or so. Okay, so after you boil them pretty good for 8 to 10 minutes, again, depending on how thick your carrots are, and then you let them sit in the liquid for another 15 to 20 minutes, this is what you end up with. They look just like hot dogs, y'all. And I'm gonna show you our favorite way of assembling them. Of course, you could totally do the All-American with mustard and ketchup and relish. You can do a Chicago dog, which is my favorite kind of hot dog. Sorry, I don't like Chicago baseball, but I do like Chicago food. They do have the best pizza and hot dogs. So the Chicago dog has pepper, the celery seed, the tomato, the relish, a pickle spear. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. It's amazing. But today I'm going to show you our chili dog. So you're just going to take a bun. You can use a Dave's Killer bun. This is just a Nature's Own whole wheat bun because our store was out of Dave's Killer spread buns. Pick up your hot dog. Put it in there. First of all, you got to see this, y'all. It looks just like a hot dog. And it's crazy how it tastes like one too. You're going to be shocked. So then we have some chili that we actually made and we froze and we just warmed back up. Okay, so now here's where me and Steve differ. He likes just a little bit of chili where you can still pick up the hot dog and eat it. I like to open the bun a lot and just have it like slathered with chili where you're forced to use a fork or a spoon. I'm gonna split the difference a little bit here. So put some chili in there. And then, this is just some of our rock and cheese sauce. It's in another video. We're just gonna put some of that on there. You can have a chili dog without cheese. And then we just like some finely diced onions. This looks so pretty. And then Steve likes, of course, some jalapenos. So we're just gonna add a couple of these to the top. And that's it, y'all. There you have it. You will be shocked. Now again, I know I said this at the beginning about how weird it is, and when I first made it, and I made it just like this, and it looked so yummy and so good. And I sat down and had my fork when I was about to eat it, and I was like, I don't know if I can, because I know it's a carrot, and I'm scared it's gonna taste bad. But it doesn't. It was shocking. A little funny story was Steve ate like I think 2, and he said, "Can I have another one?" I'm like, "It's a carrot. Eat all of it you want. It's not gonna hurt you." I mean, if you really think about it, what's in an actual hot dog is kind of weird anyway, so this is not any weirder. It's just better for you. So be sure to like and subscribe and share, and be blessed, y'all. See you later. And watch some baseball. Cardinals baseball, that is.